I tell people all the time that government can make laws, but they can't change hearts. Hello, my name is Pastor Corey Brooks, and I'm coming to you from the south side of Chicago on top of a roof where I'm living in this tent for 100 days. You got it, 100 days. On a block that the Chicago Sun-Times in an article called the most dangerous block in all of Chicago, O Block, named after a young man named O.D. Perry who was shot and killed, and the O was adopted in his name for O Block. We decided to keep the O, but turn it into Opportunity Block. So for 100 days, Fox is allowing me to take you on the journey with us as we talk about the violence in Chicago, the possible solutions, but also talk about how we're trying to build this community center. Not how we're trying to build it, but how we're going to build this community center on the south side of Chicago to help change the trajectory of so many people's lives. And tonight I have with me a guest. Now here's what's so tripped out about my guest. He came all the way from Georgia, y'all. All the way from Georgia. And he's here on the south side of Chicago. And I wanted to talk about that because I just believe it's so important when race is being such a factor in dividing us. So every time I get the opportunity to prove to people that race is not the biggest problem that we face in the city of Chicago, I want to try to do that. And whenever I have people who are like-minded, who come to the south side of Chicago to share with us in what we're trying to do, I want to introduce them to you. But most of all, I want to find out what is their reason. Why are they here? So real fast, I want to ask my friend, Jim Purcell, who is from Athens, Georgia. Man, what brings you here on the south side of Chicago?
You. The relationship, just finding out what you're doing through my pastor at Athens Church, Sean C., and he found you on Twitter, and he had a heart for what you're doing. And then once I started watching and keeping up, and then I had the pleasure of meeting you in Athens and Desi, and just I believed in what you're doing. And I've been involved with a ministry in Athens that tries to take race out of everything we're doing, and it is a ministry that has a school that all started with football, but just a heart for the people that are having to live in conditions that just don't really seem right, that no one should have to do that, and especially the children. That's what really is heartbreaking to watch. So excuse me, just seeing what you're doing is just amazing, and I wanted to have some small part in it and just get to know everything better.
Yeah, thank you. One of the things you said that I want to ask you about is that you said that it started as a result of football. What was the context of that? I know you all started a school, K through 5, and it was started not out of a school. It was started first from football. Can you explain that? Because I think people need to hear the context, the background of how that came about, especially since we're talking a little bit about race.
Right. Well, I want to give credit where credit's due, and there's a local pastor there, Hal Farnsworth at Redeemer Presbyterian, I think wrestled with the thought of knowing about the poverty and all the problems in Clark County where Athens is located, and primarily in the black community of just people just struggling through poverty so bad. He wanted to do something, and so his question was, how can I bring the black community together with the white community, some common bond? And he decided football was it, and he started a program for football called the Downtown Falcons, and that started off with a few kids and just kept growing, and now that part of it's up over, I think, 300 children that actually play football. And then from there, the ministry decided, well, we need to give these children, another children a school opportunity, and just something that they could get some stability in their lives. And and some direction and love and so many things. So football became school, and now we've taken it even further to include a program called Our Daily Bread, where we're feeding people every day. And so that football started
something else.
Everything there.
You know, and that's really important because we're living in a day and time, especially in Chicago, where people want to think that a lot of our problems are a result of racial issues. And I beg to differ. And I think all the problems that we're faced with, if we all work together, and I say this a lot about being neighborly, if we can just be neighborly, there's absolutely nothing that we can't overcome, whether it's giving food to people who need it, creating education. I know for you, you've been a mentor, and we're really big on that. There are so many young people in Chicago who need positive mentors and need life change. And I've been able to witness for myself how positive and strong it is when you have a mentor, regardless of their color. And I wish we had time, we would talk about how you were a mentor to a kid of another race and how important that is, you know. But just the night that you're here on the south side of Chicago and we're talking about the issues and we're praying about the solutions speaks volume. And I hope that America can be just like we are tonight.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah. Well, and I think we all want somebody to believe in us, and we want to know that somebody cares. And that's what I saw with these children when football became a basketball program. Some of the kids I had the most trouble with on my team just really want some attention. They wanted to know that I loved them and I cared about them. And that goes all the way from childhood to adulthood. And so I think you're right. You asked me a while ago what my word of this meeting was, and I said grace, but I think we all need grace towards each other.
Yeah.
We're all a challenge. We're all a mess in our own way, and it's tough to love each other sometimes, but that's what we're supposed to do. I mean, it's very plain. You can easily read that. So.
Right. You know, I tell people all the time that government can make laws, but they can't change hearts.
Mm-hmm.
And it's God and people that work on the hearts. And so I want to thank you for what you're doing in Athens, Georgia. Thank you for coming all the way to Chicago.
I love it. I'll be back.
I hope our Fox family follows you. And please remember projecthood.org, where we're building this center on the south side of Chicago to help as many people as we can, to stop as much violence as we possibly can. We need your help and your assistance. And we're going to keep coming to you every day, talking about these fireside chats, these rooftop revelations. So I'll see you tomorrow night. God bless you and God thank you. God bless America.